Hi everyone, welcome to Module 6. This week we are on Chapter 19. We're going to be looking at the U.S. in World War I. So for this chapter, you're going to be focusing mostly on how the war is impacting U.S. at home, how Americans are reacting to the war, and less on the technicalities and strategies of the war itself abroad. So for this chapter, I want you to go ahead and just sort of skim through this first part, an era of intervention. Have a sense of maybe Wilson's moral diplomacy and the Roosevelt corollary, but really you don't have to spend too much time on that first part because the video that you'll be watching this week, Biography of America, TR and Wilson will go more into that. So mostly focus your energy and your reading on America and the Great War, the war at home, and then who is an American, because we're going to start to see how citizenship and identity come into question after the war. You also have a discussion this week about Americans' rights. I wanted to explain this a little bit more. So the prompt is that Americans' rights at home were being infringed on, while Americans abroad fighting in Europe are fighting to make the world safe for democracy. Evaluate the war's impact on Americans and assess its cost on American freedom and democracy at home. In other words, how is it maybe ironic that the U.S. is fighting for democracy and freedom abroad for Europeans, while a lot of rights and civil liberties are being deprived to Americans at home, whether they be in violation of the Alien and Sedition Act, the Espionage and Sedition Act, or whether they be German Americans. So think about that for the discussion. You have an inquisitive assignment, a Chapter 19 review quiz, and last but not least, a pulse-taking survey. This is optional. I'm offering 5 points of extra credit if you do take it, but it's just a way for me to get sort of a sense of how things are going, sort of in that early midpoint of the semester. So take the survey, be honest, it's all anonymous, and I appreciate you taking the time. So 5 points extra credit for anyone that submits their answers. That's about it. I hope you all have a great week, and let me know if you have any questions.